சொல்லுங்கக்கா. So, sir, good morning, sir. I'm Kishore. So, what kind of work or project does your startup do, sir?
uh, the the basis of my project is really like a simple thing, which is like currently I'm doing a web development for individual companies and like companies and individuals, like individuals in the sense like the departmental stores or some kind of people's like ask me for the business websites like you have a like really consideration like a business websites, what's the website like look like an e-commerce websites or some kind of trade porting websites. So this kind of websites for I developed this kind of websites for individual persons, and I also I'm been doing some websites and some analogical and coding works for some companies. The companies usually hire some persons to do this job, but they don't do it this in the full time, right? So they hire a freelancers like me to do this job. Basically, if a companies like example for if you take an companies like an Infosys or some kind of companies, they have already a big projects and they will doing something. If Infosys or some kind of companies want some of the want they are for example if they're conducting an event for inside the company of or for the college students, they need some of the websites now because basically the event means. They come to the college and conduct an interview for the people, and just they get some Google form and get the information from the students. But companies like Infosys and other type of companies, they conduct actually an event through the websites. I think you just applied for some website applied for some events in the websites, right? You just pay money and get some websites. So get some information in their website. So that's the basis of a project. The simple thing I do is doing web design for an individual and doing coding works and event based websites for companies. So this is the two things I'm mainly pursuing now at the final year. So this is what I'm currently doing now. Any other questions?
Thank you, sir. And I have one more question, sir. How do
Yes.
you find people for your work or client for your project, sir?
People first. You've been asking two things like people. How do you find people and how do you find clients, right? Uh, for people, I just hire from the LinkedIn. Okay. I just see some people's posts and see some people's enthusiasm in their work. So I just see them and I just chat with them and learn from their experiences. I just thought about some experiences. If they have some experiences in particular in my field, I just talk to them and I hire based on the freelancers, not for temporarily. I just hire them for a temporarily, but not permanent. Like for project basis. So that's we call like freelance models. That's like it's other kind of thing. And the next thing is about you just asked for a client. That's the same thing. And I just do some cold calls or I just do some LinkedIn DMs. If people somebody is really sucking in their business and they don't know what to do with their business, I just go and just see their post on LinkedIn or other kind of like Instagram and LinkedIn. I go and chat with them. If they have some problem, I just go solve with that. Other than is the cold call. You know what that mean cold. I know that you sorry, the cold call there is a term called cold call. So basically what the cold call is mean, like calling the people and asking for them what's their problem is. If I saw some websites or some companies, they are ranking in a Google local business. There is a platform for Google local business. They are ranking in, they're a good ranking in Google local business, but they don't seems to have a website like an e-commerce shop. They really have a Google local business like with a portal, but they really don't have a websites. Or if some institutions like education institutions, they really need a websites for them. So I just go and just call them and just ask their problems, and I had a conversation with them and give a solutions. I just practically explain how the solutions are that I'm going to work for their business. So after that talking to the call, I just get some clients from the cold call. And before I talk like LinkedIn is platform like students and B2B businesses are mainly following up on LinkedIn. So I just go and chat with them. and get some clients. So this is how I get some people and clients. The both of them are getting from online, not from physical shop. I rarely find some clients from the physical in the physical form. Like it's physical form in this sense, I just one time I just go to the shop for shop for a dress, for picking for dress for myself. So I just asked for them if they have any websites, and they said yes, we don't have really websites, but we want a website. They asked tech, they said to me like they don't have websites but they want websites. Like, so I just give them some advices, and I just give them I am a professional web designer. I'm doing this for 3 years, and if you want me to do this, and you can call me. uh, and I just picked the project and done websites for them. So this is how the three platforms, like physical form I just find clients, and some LinkedIn or other cold call. This is how I find my clients.
Thank you, sir.
Any other doubts?
Hi, bro. I have few questions to ask for you. How do you keep up
Yes,
with
sir.
all the new tech stuff?
New text steps. Exceptionally, I was asking from, okay, if basically the web development means that HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and backend we can use the merge stack, other type of things based on the user requirement. The first thing about the website development or app development is finding the user research, right? You just have to see what's their business, the core purpose of their business is, and you just have to research them, like UX or design research, or you just have to research how their websites to be presented, or how their technologies to be presented. Some websites need some websites, so I think like some business need a basic website like HTML, CSS, JavaScript. That's enough for them. But for international clients or some kind of business, they don't rely on us the simple websites. They want to include an API, and just they want to access their websites to be internationally. So I just go and learn them. I just go and learn them about their websites and their requirements first, and then I just teach myself about how this website has to be presented. The question you asked is how did you learn this stuff, or how the stuff you was making is, really I just none other than that, I'm just learning from the books and the courses. I regularly watch these courses, and I regularly read books to update myself in the current scenario. So, but what the basic is, I just know about some basics of web development. That's a fundamental thing about fundamental thing about this. So I just know the fundamental. So I prepare to study a lot about that. So fundamental thing is important. This is how I keep my stuff.